hour and 45 minutes from Karolyn. And so what we had to do tonight was drop the kids off at babysitter with a babysitter. Actually, the babysitter came to our house, but we got our first pad split tenant, and their door stopped working. So we have one of those push button doors, or push button door handles, key code doors, whatever, I can't even think, but we have one of those, and they put all their stuff inside, and then they left, and they came back, and the door wouldn't open. So what I failed to do was put a little gateway where we can control the door from our house. Sorry, I think my phone got hot. So I'm on my way. I got about another hour to go, and I'll be at the house, turn around, and go back home. Karolyn is in Phoenix. So to get it done, we just had to do what we had to do, right? I gotta jump in the truck and go get this thing fixed. This is like the one thing I don't want a handyman to have access to is the door codes. And I can't make him I can't make somebody a temporary code because I haven't installed that little device. So from now on, I know to install that little device on all the doors that we buy, all the properties that we buy. You know, it's one of those live and learn situations, but thankfully we only have one other property without this. I've installed it, and it looks like we're going to be closing on 2 more properties next month in November. One in Oklahoma and one in San Antonio. And the San Antonio one is going to be a midterm rental. I think I've already talked about all this stuff, but anyway, on my way to Karolyn, so I thought, hey, let me jump on a live and just kind of talk through some stuff that I got going on, or that Karolyn and I have going on. We did a power hour today. It was a power hour in Dallas. It was really good. We had 21 people show up, which is I think that's breaking the record right there, 21 people. And when I left around 2 o'clock, we had about 50 LOIs to send. And so I bet by the middle of the week, or Tuesday, by next week Tuesday, we'll have sent somewhere around 70 offers off that sheet. I had to pull 3 lists because I didn't know it'd pop off like that. I thought we'd have like maybe 7, but it ended up being 21 people. So I need to talk with our team and figure out what markets I can pull for power hour, because I'm pulling the same markets that we're working, and just kind of is what it is type of situation, but yeah. Let's see, Karolyn. Next weekend I gotta get my ticket for Amy Majori's event. And Amy Majori is gonna throw an event in Austin, I believe. I think it's next weekend. And Karolyn has been to the Pace Morgan Mastermind, the Vina Jetty Mastermind in the last month, or however long it's been. I'm like, okay, now it's my turn. It's either a 1-day event or a 3-day event. I don't remember, but I'd like to go down there and see her and see everybody that's joined, all the new faces. So that would be cool. But yeah, it was interesting today. I was talking with some of the people who, at Power Hour, we had 21 people, and if I remember right, we had 2, 4, 5, 6, I think 6, 7, or 8, somewhere in that range, brand new people. Not quite half, but that's a good amount. You know, a quarter of the people showed up first time. And first time Power Hour people, and it was interesting. One guy's like, hey, I didn't even know we were going to make calls. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what we were going to do, and he left. He's like, I'm not ready to make calls. I'm out of here. Okay. You can hang out, just like whatever, talk to people, listen to what they say, but what? It's like, nah, I had questions about deals. I have questions about stuff that I'm working on. Like, okay. So he's like, I can just message you later. I don't need to be here and take up your time while I'm here. Okay. So it was a thought process. Like later on, somebody else showed up. He's like, hey, can you show me how to underwrite a deal? I was like, well, maybe we can have James, who is our underwriter, underwrite a deal. You know, are you working on anything right now? He's like, yeah, I'm working on a couple, and I'd like for you to underwrite this one deal. And it was a thought. It had a light bulb moment. Like, some people just want to talk through stuff. They don't necessarily want to sit there and make calls and get leads. They're like, I want to know a different section. I want to know a different thing. I want to know underwriting. I want to know deal structure and those kinds of things. I'm like, yeah, this really isn't the forum. Like, there's a whole mentorship for that stuff, to learn that stuff. This is specifically to make calls, but that's a good thought. People just randomly call me, don't know who they are. Anyways, but I thought that was a good idea. Like, there might be a section to make calls, and then over here there's a section for underwriting